Yo, what's good with y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make a basic flying system and stuff. So I know I've been very consistent with the uploads, but expect videos pretty much every day all December. Well, I mean, we're kind of halfway through December, but the rest of December and definitely through January and stuff. On winter break or Christmas break, whatever you want to call it. So expect a lot more videos and everything. I got some stuff planned for y'all. Again, if y'all have any recommendations or anything, let me know in the comments. Like I said, I got y'all with a lot of content, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so it's a basic flying system and stuff. Now, I want to clarify something in case you weren't paying attention. Flying system, not for like vehicles, not for like planes and helicopters, for players and stuff, like a player flying system. It's very basic too. It's nothing extravagant, just very basic, right? So let's go ahead and get straight into it, okay? So we don't need any remote events, we don't need no server scripts, nothing. All we gotta do is open up starter player, open up starter player scripts. Well, you shouldn't have to open it up. I only had to because I have something in here. But you're gonna click the plus icon, click the local script. We're gonna insert a local script, rename the script to fly script. Boom, right? And then I have my flying animation. You do not need an animation, but it just looks better with one, so I just got one. But you guys don't have to get one and stuff. I get all my animations from the toolbox. I'm just a scripter. So you can just click the plus icon and then just, click animation, rename it, throw your animation ID in there. You have to use your own ID. And then, yeah. So that's that for the fly script. So, or at least setting that part up now is just literally just pure scripting. Okay. So shout out to ChatGPT because Lord knows I would not, like I had to, obviously ChatGPT gave me the framework. I had to revamp it and stuff because it was using like out of date stuff, which is why that's why people who don't know how to make games can't use ChatGPT to make a game because it's not perfect. That aside, um, let's go ahead and create some variables because we need a lot to start off. So first, let's get our services. So first, of course, we're going to get the user input service. So game get service, user input service. Then we're going to use the run service. So we're going to say local rs is equal to game get service run service. I think I've only used this like maybe once or twice before. So yeah. Then let's put a little space and we're going to create some more variables. First, let's get the local player, right? So game.players, that local player. Then we're going to create a variable to indicate our flying status. We're going to say local flying. Of course, by default, we will set this to equal to false. Then when the player is flying, we'll set it equal to true. If they're not, we'll set it to false. I think you'll understand the whole point here. Then we're going to set our speed. So this is, of course, the speed at which a player will be able to move, whether it be them going up, to the left, to the right, whatever. So I would recommend setting everything as I have and then just playing around and adjusting the numbers once you finished and everything. So I'm going to set mine to 50 and stuff. If you want it to be faster, increase the number. If you want it to be slower, decrease the number. Then we're going to create a variable for the flight direction. So we're going to keep track of which direction the player is supposed to move in. So by default, we'll set this equal to vector 3.0 and stuff. Didn't even know this was a thing before now. So yeah, so just empty coordinates. Then we're going to create a variable for the linear velocity. So linear velocity, right? We're not going to set it equal to anything because we're going to create it later on and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that undefined. Then we're going to create the first function. So we're going to say player dot character added connect function in parentheses put character enter. Actually, wait. Or sorry, we actually don't need to put character. So yeah, we don't need that. So enter, right? So this function will run every time the player, like a new the player, dies and respawns and stuff. This won't run like when they first join the game, but it won't matter, and you'll see why it won't matter. So because we only need this to happen when a player dies, so it's fine. So pretty much we need to make sure we update the flying status in case the player dies while they're flying, right? So obviously the flying status will be switched to false if the player, presses the keybind to stop flying, but we also need a way for it to know that if the player like dies or is killed, whatever, that it's set to not flying so that they're able to fly when they respawn. So we're going to say, new character added, flying is equal to false, which means, they died and stuff, reset, respawn, whatever you want to call it. Then we're going to set flight direction, literally the same thing actually. You can really just copy and paste this. So just Control C, Control V. As the flight direction is back to 0 and stuff, right? Then we're going to say if linear velocity, so if linear velocity is set to something and stuff, right? If Lin, I'm not totally sure. Variable. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see. So I don't know if I want to set it to nil. Maybe we could just set it to nil, and then if there's any issues, we'll just revert it. So yeah, you could just set linear velocity equal to nil just to ignore that because it's not really an error. It's just more like a potential error, even though it won't error. But anyway, um, So if linear velocity, if it exists, then we shall destroy it. Remember, that's the thing that allows that, like, is kind of pushing the player to allow them to fly. So we'll destroy it, and then we will set linear velocity equal to nil once again and stuff, right? Then after that, we are done with that function. Then we're gonna go ahead and create another variable. So we're gonna say local at, short for animation track. Then it's gonna be undeclared or undefined, whatever you're gonna call it. Actually, we'll probably have to set this to nil. Actually, how to think about it. I mean, let's just set it to nil, I guess. But yeah, so this is the animation track. This is how we'll be able to, because we need to make sure the player is able to, like, the animation will stop playing and stuff, for when they stop flying. So let's set that function up. We're going to say UIS.input began, connect function in parentheses, input comma process and stuff, right? Remember, process is just that we check to make sure the player is not typing in chat. So we're going to say if not process means the player is not typing in chat, and input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode, whatever keybind you want. I went with F because, F for flight or flying, whatever. Enter, then you're just going to say flying is equal to not flying. So it's just going to set it to the opposite status. Flying is a boolean, which means it can only be set to either true or false. So if the player is currently flying, it'll be set to false, and then, so they won't be flying anymore. So we're going to say if flying, which means if flying it's the same thing as saying is equal to true. So if the player is currently flying, enter. Right, we're going to create a variable for the player's character. So we're going to get the player's character by saying player.character, right? Then we're going to initialize the animation track stuff. So at is equal to character.humanoid.animator load animation, in parentheses put script.flying animation, enter. Right, then we're gonna play the animation after we finish all the other stuff. So then we're gonna create the attachment because we gotta attach the linear velocity. So attachment is equal to instance.new, in quotation marks, put attachment, right? Then afterwards we're going to parent it. So attachment dot parent is equal to character dot humanoid root part, right? Then I'm going to create the linear velocity. So I'm going to say linear velocity is equal to instance, or instance, not input. Instance, let me scroll down a little bit. So instance dot new linear velocity, right? Then I'm going to say linear velocity dot attachment 0 is equal to attachment linear velocity dot max force is equal to 5 nines 1 2 3 4 5. Then linear velocity dot vector velocity is equal to is equal to what is it called? Oh yeah, vector3 dot 0 by default. Then linear velocity dot parent is equal to character dot humanoid root part. And then lastly, we're going to play the animation track because this means the player is officially, they're actually flying now. Then I'm going to throw an else. So else, which means the player is not flying. Means that they are no longer flying. We're actually just going to copy and paste this stuff. So just Control C, Control V. So, if linear velocity, we're gonna do that, and then lastly, we're just gonna stop the animation track so they stop so the animation stops playing, and then set flight direction equal to same thing, vector3 dot 0, right? Then after that ends, I'm going to throw an else if. So we're gonna say else if not process, so same thing, and flying, right? So enter. So this pretty much just means um wait. If not process, it's into processing but and flying. Wait, also if not processed and flying. Wait, I just realized something that doesn't make any sense. Because, like, wait, else if not processed and flying and oh wait, no, we need two ands. I just realized because yeah, that would mean if they press any keybind that yeah, okay, never mind. So yeah, so we're also gonna throw an and input dot keycode dot input dot keycode is equal to enum dot keycode dot whatever your keybind flies. Yeah. So yeah, so pretty much not processed, they're not typing in chat. They press the F key bind, um, and stuff so that they can stop flying, and that if flying is equal to true, because that means obviously they want to stop flying, stuff, right? Or wait, and not process. Wait, actually, wait, sorry, no, not process. Wait. Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I'm so stupid. I am so stupid. I thought this was the part where you stop flying, but then I realized, never mind. I did that wrong. My bad, guys. This is the part where, like, it controls what direction you go in. That's my bad, guys. Okay, so here we're gonna put if input dot keycode is equal to enum dot keycode then dot w. So this is to I think this is to go forward. I believe this is to go forward. stuff. I mean, depending on what direction you're looking, you can also like go up with it, but I think generally it's just to go forward. So yeah, we're gonna say flight direction plus equal vector 3 dot new. Then you're gonna put 0, comma 0, comma -1. Then we're just gonna do the same thing over and over again. So you could say else, and then you could just really copy and paste this, Control C, Control V, and then let's just copy and paste this over and over again. So Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, and Control V. I think we only need to do it like 6 times, but yeah. So now for S, and then for this, it's going to remain plus equal, and then you're just going to change this to +1. Then we come down here, and I think this is A, and then you're just going to change A to, for this, X will be -1, and then we'll set this equal to 0. Then we come down, and then of course this is going to be D, and then for D, it'll just be +1, comma 0, comma 0, right? Then we go down, and then after D, it is space. So space is, or yeah, space is to go up. Space is to go up, yeah. So space is to go up, I believe. But at the same time, W, if you just, tilt your camera up, you can also go up. Because like you go up and forward. So yeah. So then Y, of course, will be set to 1. Z will be set to 0. You come down here. And then we have left shift, which is to just to go down and stuff. So yeah, so left shift, and then okay, I don't need this last one, so we could just delete that part. So left shift, and then for this, like I said, you're just gonna go down. So Y is set to -1, then it's 0, and then yeah, then these are all plus equal, and then yeah, so we're done with that part. Now on to the input ended function. So this is pretty much like trying to think. This is pretty much, like once you've stopped and everything, right? So we're going to say UIS that input ended connect function in parentheses, input comma processed. Enter, we can save ourselves a whole bunch of time by just doing this. If not processed and flying, right? Enter, then copy and paste this whole thing. Control C, Control V, right? Then all we're going to do is just change you're literally just going to change all of the pluses to minus because it's just the opposite because this is when the input is ended. So boom, 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 and boom, right? That's literally it. We just saved ourselves a whole bunch of time. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to set up the last function. So we're going to say rs, the run service, render stepped, connect function, close parentheses, enter. Then you're going to say if flying, so if the player is currently flying, and linear velocity if it exists. So enter. Then we're going to, of course, get the player's camera. So camera is equal to workspace.current camera. Then you're going to say if flight direction dot magnitude is greater than 0, which means there's a proper direction for the player to go towards, I guess. Enter. Then you're going to calculate the move direction. So move direction is equal to camera.cframe vector to world space, and then you're going to put flight direction dot unit, right? And then you're going to say linear velocity. You're going to set the vector velocity equal to move direction times the whatever the speed you set it to. Then we're going to throw an else in there, and then for the last part, so enter. It's simply going to say linear velocity dot vector velocity is equal to vector 3 dot 0. So just resetting it. And yeah, that's literally it. Let's go ahead and test to make sure everything works. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts or models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description. Highly recommend that. But yeah, let's go ahead and test to make sure this works. Okay, so as you guys can see, everything is normal and stuff. If I press F, you guys will notice the animation starts playing. You see like how I'm kind of like hovering and levitating over the ground and stuff. This is probably like the best the animation looks, if I'm being honest. But yeah, so then if I hold space, you guys can see I am clearly going up. W, like I'm like, even though like I'm going down and going up, the whole point is for W is really just to go forward. But obviously if you look up, it'll take you up. Look down, it'll take you down. But really, you know um what's it called, but really we could just do it like this is probably just better. So yeah, but yeah, it seems to work and everything. Not totally sure why is it. I'm like, hold on. And then if I, whoa, whoa, it's like I press left shift and then like I just start I'm like going up. Yeah, like I'm just going up. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just fall down and then press F and then what in the world? That is so weird. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like when yeah, not gonna lie, maybe take left to shift out. Not gonna lie. I don't know why it does that. It's like so weird. Yeah, I don't know why. But let's test to make sure. Okay. Okay, it does also work. Okay, nice. So it does work if we reset. I don't know why yeah, honestly, maybe take the left shift keybind out. If it's buggy for you only, I can't figure it out. Maybe just take the left shift keybind. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like, subscribe. If you guys want like a part 2 where I refine the system and stuff, then definitely if this video gets enough love and support, then for sure I can get y'all with another one. As if you guys found any bugs, let me know in the comments and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.